Hello and welcome to the Speedhorse Weekend WrapUp. I'm Jim Byers. Our thanks to Dale Day for hosting last week. Graded races were plentiful on Saturday at Sam Houston Race Park and Remington Park. Let's begin with the Grade 2 Sam Houston Futurity. Nearly $564,000 was in the total purse for this 330-yard event. Coming in, Kiss My Hawks had a tough act to follow. The rail horse and fastest qualifier set a track record in his trial on March 29th. Fans sent him off at a generous 9-5 in Saturday's final, and the colt by Tempting Dash led from the start and won impressively by a half length under Luis Vivanco. Kiss My Hawks is out of the Trace Sace mare Romancing Mary. No track record this time, but a 99 speed index from a clocking of 16.719 seconds as he improves to 2 for 2 lifetime. Kiss My Hawks was bred by Tyler Graham and John Mayers. Graham is a co-owner along with Conda Mays. Toby Keaton is the trainer. At Remington Park on Saturday, Oklahoma-bred 2-year-olds went 330 yards in the restricted Grade 3 Remington Park Futurity. $861,000 up for grabs here. 5 qualifiers came from each of 2 nights of trials on April 4th and 5th, and the fastest 2 were from day 1, number 5 Specials Jamie and number 4 Great Grace.
They're off in the Remington Park Futurity. A lot of congestion from the middle of the gate. Out sharply, Great Grace, Beneteau from the rail, AJ's high. Now I'm a fancy PYC. Surges forward. Here's Penthouse Suite full of run. Great Grace still there with Beneteau. I'm a fancy PYC coming in late. BP down south. Anyone's race at the line. Big photo coming up in the Remington Park Futurity.
Lots of crowding at the start and a wild finish. Number 8, I'm a fancy PYC, is the winner by a head over a collection of runners all separated by a nose. The 6, BP Down South, overcame a rough journey to finish second, with the 4, Great Grace, third. I'm a Fancy PYC was the 10th fastest qualifier, but well supported in the wagering at 2-1. The colt by PYC, Paint Your Wagon, and the Mr. Jess Perry mare First Prize Fancy is now 3 for 3 lifetime. Randy Wilson, the jockey. I'm a Fancy PYC is owned by Dustin Cox, trained by Joe Thomas Sr., and was bred by Wutona Stanley and William Smith. Final time 16.788 seconds. The race before the Futurity, 3-year-olds went 350 yards in the restricted Grade 3 Remington Park Derby. The purse was $328,000, and the race featured a Reliance Ranch's entry of Shades of Blues Girl and VH1. Like the Futurity, this one had a furious finish.
Shades of Blues Girl on the early lead. This Candy's Awesome chasing in second, trying to come on just after me. Copper Oaks, and farther out, BP Southern Dynasty. Now this Candy's Awesome has sights set on Shades of Blues Girl. Approaching to the outside, this Candy's Awesome. This Candy's Awesome will get up in an upset over Shades.
One off the rail, number 3, This Candy's Awesome, is up by a head under GR Carter in 19.416 seconds. That's a 101 speed index. Number 8, BP Southern Dynasty was second, with the 1, Shades of Blues Girl, third. This Candy's Awesome is a filly by PYC, Paint Your Wagon, whose progeny sweep the Remington Futurity and Derby. Now 4 for 7 lifetime, This Candy's Awesome races for her breeder Carl Peavyhouse. Clinton Crawford is the winning trainer. Back to Texas for another Derby, the Grade 3 Sam Houston Derby at 350 yards. More than $167,000 in the total purse. In the trials, Cartel Arrangement narrowly defeated Mr. Big to post the fastest qualifying time, but both were dismissed in the wagering on Saturday in favor of Big Dashing Perry and Daytona B. At the end, number 1 Mr. Big, though, was best by a head in a front-running performance under Jose Alvarez. Mr. Big is a Texas-bred colt by Shazoom out of the Mr. Jess Perry mare Jess an Illusion. He was bred by his owner Jerry Wyndham. Judd Curl is the trainer. Number 9, Daytona B, finished well for second. Final time for the winner, 17.576 seconds. Some familiar and talented runners dashed 300 yards in the Bob Moore Memorial Stakes at Remington Park on Saturday for a $50,000 guaranteed purse. Number 6, One Valiant Hero, broke well and set off to lead, but to his inside, number 5, Rock You, overcomes a bump at the start and rallies. Meanwhile, on the inside, number 4, Joker on Jack, is in contention, but at the wire, Rock You is best by a neck over One Valiant Hero. Third in last year's Golden State Million Futurity at Los Alamitos, Rock You is a California-bred gelding by Foose out of the Strawfly Special mare Babe on the Fly. He was bred by Steve Burns. Reliance Ranches LLC is the winning owner, and Eddie Willis, the trainer, as Willis runs 1-2 here. Omar Reyes had the winning ride. Final time, 15.062 seconds, a 101 speed index. Here's a quick look at the major races on tap over the next several days. Delta Downs opening weekend includes the $20,000 Delta Dash Stakes on Friday, April 25th. Winner of last fall's Evangeline Downs Dash Cadillac Man will take on 9 other rivals in the 250-yard feature at the Vinton, Louisiana track. On Saturday at Delta, the Grade 3 John Alleman Memorial tops the card. This 350-yard test for Louisiana breds will see a nice group go postward, including Open Me a Corona, recent winner of the Mr. Jess Perry Stakes at Louisiana Downs, and T-Boy C, who prevailed in the Louisiana Champions Day Derby at the fairgrounds. Also on Saturday, the Mariel Sam Houston Distaff Challenge will headline the bill at Sam Houston Race Park. Older fillies and mares go 350 yards in that one. The Grade 1 $25,000 added PSBA American Paint Classic Futurity will be featured at Remington Park, with top qualifier High on Mary Jane being a likely favorite in the 350-yard event. And on Sunday the 27th, Sunray Park in Farmington, New Mexico hosts the $50,000 guaranteed Four Corners Senora Stakes, a 400-yard test for New Mexico-bred older fillies and mares. Time to wrap up this portion of the show, but please stick around for more stakes recaps and other upcoming added money races. We're glad you've stopped by for this edition of the show. For all involved at Speedhorse Magazine and RaceView Network, I'm Jim Byers. See you next week on the Speedhorse Weekend Wrap-Up.